So imagine you're a young teen in the army around 1943, and you've been training in Britain for the past year and a half, and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going. All you know is that there's something big gonna happen. And then, the world in a panic, the Axis powers have been storming throughout Europe and pushing their reign of death and terror closer and closer to Britain. Something had to be done. Britain couldn't stand up to the Axis powers alone and needed someone to help. On June 6, 1944, Operation Overlord came into effect for the Allies to take up arms against the tyranny. This operation took over a year to plan. 160,000 troops, 570,000 tons of supplies across a 50-mile stretch of beach. This is a day the world will never forget and forever will be echoed throughout eternity. So this invasion is called Operation Overlord. It was the largest air, naval, and land invasion to ever happen throughout history. Right? It took 2 years of planning, 2 solid years of planning, and they needed somebody to run it. The person they figured would be giving them the best chance to run it was General Eisenhower, because he was a gritty, battling general. Imagine you're an 18-year-old kid. You have 160,000 troops around you, surrounded by thousands of vessels that are about to land on a 50-mile stretch of beach. Okay? General Eisenhower steps out and gives you a speech about embarking on a great crusade, and the great crusade is in your hands, and you have to get it done in order to save the world. You have to get it done to save the world, one step at a time. The Germans were on average 6 years older than you. So you were on average 19 years old. The German soldier is on average 25 years old. And they have defenses with stone walls, heavy machine guns, artillery, landmines, tank stoppers, everything that is in your way to get in storm and take over the beach. Throughout one day, 12 hours of fighting, from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., there was over 4,000 Allied deaths. 500,000 tons of equipment was lost in one day. And you needed to capture this foothold, which would lead into France, then Germany, which would end the war and the constant reign of tyranny over Europe. After 12 hours of ruthless fighting, you finally make it. You finally make it through, push through, and you capture the beachhead. You capture the 6 beaches